Good day, everybody. Good day. Good day. Welcome to Morning Sip with Rev Melissa. I am Rev Melissa, and I am grateful to be with you all today for Morning Sip with Rev Melissa. And SIP stands for Spirit and Practice because we practice and we practice and we practice some more because practice makes progress. Yes, it does. Practice makes progress. So, I want to say good morning to those of you I see. Type it in there. Good day, Ron. Glory to everyone. Absolutely abundance to everyone. Thank you for that blessing, Ronald Williams. We so appreciate you. Good day, Mommy. It's good to see you. Good day, Linda from Colorado. Good day, Gladys from Jersey. And good day, Tim from Ohio. We are all over the globe. Yes, we are. Yes, we are. And we come together in the oneness today. So I hope everyone had a great weekend. I had a full weekend. Yes, I did, Lindsay from California. I had a full weekend and it was it was extraordinary from excitement to sadness, and I'm going to share about that today. Today is going to be a brief sip because actually I'm in a conference today. Centers for Spiritual Living is having their ministers gathering today. That's happening right now, and I had to take a pause from there to come and greet everyone today on sip. I was not going to do sip today. I was going to either do a replay or a or pre-recorded, and then a message from Sekou prompted me to do it live and just take a break from the conference for a little bit. So, excitement this weekend for me was on Saturday. I went to a friend's ordination ceremony. She became an ordained minister through Centers for Spiritual Living. It was a wonderful service, a wonderful ceremony, a wonderful ritual. I love rituals, a wonderful ritual. And her children were there, and her friends and other ministers, and we just had a wonderful time celebrating her accomplishments. And for me, one of my C words for 2022, in addition to curiosity and courage, is celebration, right? It's celebration. Oh, you're welcome, Linda. You're welcome. Take your time for sip. Yes. Celebration. So it was wonderful to celebrate with her. So shout out to Rev Ria. I'm really, really just so excited for what is next in your life. And congratulations again. And then, it was the spectrum, right? So Saturday, it was just celebration, high energy, all of that. And then on Sunday, I started the day with my cousin, Denise, and one of my best friends, Heike. We decided we were going to go get full body massages and foot massages at this wonderful place that one of my congregants and friends shared with me, and it is amazing, right? They do Thai massage, and it was glorious. You hear me? She got all up in there, got all the knots out. It was amazing. And afterwards, we decided to go get something to eat, and that's when my excitement shifted into sadness. And so my sadness is because I lost a very, very, very dear friend who has meant so much to me. He passed away yesterday. And so I'm getting ready to walk in a restaurant. My phone rings. And when you get a call from someone you normally don't really talk to, you just kind of like see them in business settings. And, you're friends, but, you don't talk that often. So the phone rang and I saw her name and I said, that's interesting that she's calling me. I wonder what's up. So I answered, And for a second, I said, "Oh, I'll let the voicemail pick up because we're getting ready to go in the restaurant." But then my spirit said, "No, answer the phone." And so, you know me, I listened. And so I answered, and she told me that he passed away um, that day. And I just lost it. I really did. I was in the street. My cousin and my girlfriend had already gone into the restaurant, so they didn't know what was happening. And I was just in the street crying, and then went into the restaurant, and they saw me. They couldn't tell at first if I was laughing or crying, and then realized that I was crying. And then I finally was able to get the words out that Darwin had passed away. And so Darwin Davis is someone who has been a mentor to me, has been like an older brother to me, at times has been like a father figure to me. He's the person who really saw me when I was really young. So we're talking like I'm maybe like 19, 20 years old. And I was working, if you could believe it or not, I used to work at an advertising company, me in an advertising company. And I was miserable because I felt like it was I felt like they were just lying to people, right, to get them to buy products, and it just didn't sit well with my spirit. And we are always at the right place, always at the right place. And the reason why I was there was because I was there to meet someone, this woman who knew Darwin. I didn't know Darwin. She was friends with Darwin. And she said, and she saw how miserable I was. And she said, "You know what? One of my friends has a position, and why don't you interview for it?" And I said, "Okay." And she said, "It's in social services." And I was like, social services? What do I know about social services? I've always been into fashion. I used to work for Calvin Klein. I did all these things before I switched over to social service, human services. And so I went on the interview, and right then and there, he said, "You're hired." Right then, first interview, he said, "You're hired." I had no experience whatsoever, but he said, like maybe a couple of months later, he said, "I knew I did not make the wrong decision when I hired you because you are what I was looking for." And so from that point, we were just this team. And so I had my first job with him at the New York Urban League, and then he left to become the CEO at Black Agency Executives, and he asked me to come with him, and so I went with him, and we were the dynamic duo at Black Agency Executives, and we just made it happen. We had a fundraiser yearly celebrating and honoring Martin Luther King that we would coordinate, that would have upwards of 700, 800 people. I would coordinate international retreats all around the world. It was because of this job and his belief in me that I got to go to Brazil and South Africa and Ghana and Senegal and Cuba and all these wonderful places. Young, like I'm in my 20s, maybe early 30s. And he just really, really saw me. He saw my potential. He saw my promise. He was like the biggest cheerleader for me in my professional life up until that point. And I'm going to tell this one little quick story, and then I'm going to wrap this up. So I had dropped out of college. Yes, y'all, I had dropped out of college. I was going to Baruch. I didn't want to go. My mother made me go. And my major was accounting. I was an accounting major. Can y'all believe that? I was an accounting major. And it was so out of alignment, and so I dropped out, and I started working and did all those things. And then I started working with Darwin, and he was like, "You have to go back to school and get your degree." And I said, "Okay, yeah, I'm going to go." And I figured I would major in sociology because now I'm in social services. Let me do sociology. And I hemmed and hawed, didn't make any steps to go. He started a campaign to get me to go back to school to finish up my degree. So I would be at work and the phone would ring and I would answer the phone and someone would say, "Go back to school," and hang up. I would be at meetings and people would come up to me and say, "Are you Melissa Mora?" Because I was just Mora then. "Are you Melissa Mora?" And I would say, "Yes." And they would say, "Go back to school," and walk away. So he got these people to do this, right? And so eventually I wound up going back to school, did wonderfully, and and the rest is history. But he was that person, he was that person that just loved me. And I'm going to miss him. We were supposed to have dinner on Wednesday. We were supposed to have dinner on Wednesday. And now he's not here. So I just want to say to everyone that time is so precious. And we have this idea, this notion that we have time to do things and we have time to see people and we have time to say something to someone that we need to say, but for whatever reason we don't say it. We think we have time for that I love you before we leave the house, and we don't do it, and we don't stop and say I love you to our family and our friends. We don't make that call. We send a text. We post something on Facebook instead of calling the person to say happy birthday. I'm so grateful that you were born. We don't have time, y'all. Time is so precious. It's so fleeting. And so my birthday is Saturday. My birthday is Saturday. And, Darwin was going to kick off my birthday celebration because there was going to be a group of us getting together on Wednesday. And what I want for my birthday, I'm just putting it out there, is more connection, more real connection, more real connection. I think social media and these platforms are wonderful and they serve a purpose, but true connection, it does not serve that purpose. I have to say. I so enjoy my morning sips. I so enjoy you being here with me. And there is a level of connection there that I'm grateful for. And in addition to that, I want for my birthday for people to call me. I want to hear voices, for us to get together. I want to see you. I want to hug you. I want to tell you thank you. I want to tell you I love you to your face. I do. And so I didn't get a chance because I thought that I could do that on Wednesday when I saw Darwin and tell him again, because I've told him many times how much I love him, but to tell him again that I love him. And I thought I would have Wednesday to get a hug, you know? And I know in the spiritual realm that he is still present because I can feel his spirit. But I just want to share that if you think that you can wait until tomorrow to do whatever it is that you are here to do on this planet, to do your work. We spent all of September, we're still in September, talking about our way of work. And my way of work is love and joy. So let's get to work, everybody. Let's get to work with So everything just went out. The Wi-Fi went out, everything just went out. So I'm going to take that as a sign that Darwin is listening, that he is here, that he is here with us right now. I'm taking that as a sign that that is what just happened. And so please heed what I'm saying. And yes, I am back. I'm back. Everything went out. Everything went out. The Wi Fi went out. StreamYard went out. Everything went out. So that is a yes. That is a yes, Tim. Absolutely. And so I wanted to share a picture with you all of Darwin. And I'm not sure if I can now because when everything went out, that went out also. So I'll share it tomorrow. I'll share it tomorrow. Thank you all for the condolences. I so appreciate it. Thank you, Tim. Thank you, Lindsay. I love you too. Yes, mommy, it's a shock. My mother knew Darwin also. Thank you, Karen. Thank you. Yes. Rest in peace, rest in power. Yes. Thank you. Thank you all so much. I so appreciate it. And so I just want to close by just acknowledging Linda. I just had a flash of a vision board honoring this mentor. That's beautiful. Yes, mommy. My mother always says, I love you. I love you too. Yes, yes. Mommy, I'm not sure what happened. He was just found on his he was found and he had passed away at home. And I'm not sure of the details yet. So let's get to work. That was the last thing you heard, Lindsay. Yeah, let's get to work because time is not promised. Tomorrow's not promised. And we are here to be a beacon of love for each other, to light the way for each other. And we don't have time to be wasting anymore. Let's stop wasting time talking about we're going to do it tomorrow or talking about what we don't have or talking about what we need to be able to do it. Just do it. Let's stop holding grudges and holding resentments towards each other. Like, I know people in families who don't even speak to each other. Like, stop it. Stop it before they are gone. And then you have regret and sadness that you didn't say, I'm sorry. Please forgive me. I love you. I forgive you. Tomorrow's not promised, y'all. Tomorrow's not promised. So I want to thank um thank you, Sue. I appreciate you so much. I want to thank Sekou because I called him yesterday and told him what happened, and I was very, very upset. I left him a voice text, and he sent me a voice text this morning. And that's what got me to do SIP today, to be honest, because I wasn't going to do it because I didn't think I could get through with it without crying. And you know, crying is okay. Here you go. There's crying on SIP. There might not be crying on baseball, but there's crying on SIP. And you know, I just want to send love and light and healing energy to Sekou. And everyone knows that Sekou is going through his own health challenges right now, and he's getting better and better and better and better every single day. And there is going to be a fundraiser for him on Wednesday at 6 o'clock or 6:30. I'll check the time, but I'll post it on my page. It's being hosted by Fee King and Milana Snow, and they are incredible healers and um, trainers. They're just magnificent women. And so they're having a live fundraiser for Sekou on Wednesday on Instagram, on Milana Snow's Instagram page. I'll have all the information on iamrevmelissa and on my personal page on Facebook. Karen, I see you. I am making calls to family members, been through this feeling, your pain. Yes. Good for you. Good for you, Karen. So let's all do that. Let's just today. Here's your homework, everybody. Here's your homework for today. Today, call somebody and tell them that you love them and tell them why. Tell them why you love them. Okay? That's the homework for today. Without further delay, call someone today and tell them that you love them and tell them why. Or you could go see them if they're close enough to do that. All right, everybody. I love you all. I love you all. I will see you all tomorrow. Whew. Thank you, Sekou, again. I love you so much. I love you so much. And thank you for ministering to me today, Sekou. Ministering to me because you said exactly what I needed to hear to be able to do SIP today. So thank you all. All right. So I'm going to wrap it up. I'll see you tomorrow. Peace and blessings, everybody. Peace and justice. Peace and love. We're living life in joy. Yes, it's time now. Connected to our yes. Peace.